All right, we got a new series today. This, welcome back. All the characters on this game are over the age 18. Anime guy has to specify that because these bitches be looking young. But yeah. So, okay, I was reading the shit. Would you like? No, I thought this was a romance game, but this is a horror game. Yo, all these fucking warnings. Do I even want to play this shit? Yo, this is a highly disturbing content. What game is this? Okay, so we here with Doki Doki Club, Literature Club. Um, I heard this game before, but I never watched nothing on it. I seen it in the PlayStation Store. I thought it was just a regular romance game, but apparently it has some horror in it, especially when there's 63 slides talking about some disturbing shit. So yeah, let's get into it. I was about to say welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please subscribe, leave a like. Let's play this shit. I don't know why I didn't just put my real name, but fuck it. Hey, I seen an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayuri, my neighborhood and good friend since we were children. The kind of friend you never seen yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waking up, of waiting, or some shit, I forgot. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I'm not repeating that sound. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. But only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that you were thinking about ignoring. That's mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess I don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Eh. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Ben, have you decided to join a club yet? A club? I'm pretty sure we're joining the literature club. I haven't been looking for one either. That's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she says about Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my time on games and anime. That seems like some real shit. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a need in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Imagine Just imagine a woman actually caring about you. I'm playing. Can't imagine that. Trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I look at a few clubs that makes you happy. So wait, if you don't join a club, you become a neat. That's the same. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I promise you that. Yeah. Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate, blah, blah, blah. So, apparently this game is a horror game. How does this game become a horror game? This shit looks sweet as hell. The school day as an ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Gots to. Hello, Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. You fucking dork. I thought I'd catch you out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me. Sometimes I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you wait till you don't grow up. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, then you could come to my club, Sayori. There's no way I'm going to your club. And Mini. Sawyer is the vice president of the literature club. Why is she making that fucking face? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature club. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who hosted the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. That's some real shit. If I was me, which I am me, I'm going to the anime club. Fuck that shit. Literature club, the fuck? Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. This bitch. I'm sorry. She's not a bitch, but like, bro, why the fuck would you do that? You told me to look for some clubs. You didn't tell me to go to your fucking club. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she is so cunning as to have all this play. Fucking airhead. The fuck? I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. That's some real shit though. That's some big bag nigga shit. Thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That is an insane sentence right there. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new members here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. She kind of bad. Let me stop. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me from the situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. That would have made me sign up instantly. I'm just being honest. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Why are you fucking saying sorry? Natsuki, the girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. She moody right when I went in the door? Are you serious? Sawyer says that quietly into my ear, then turns back around to the other girl. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest girl in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears terribly more immature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet you both. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again. Monica smiles sweetly. Okay. We do know each other. Well, we rarely taught, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically completely out of my league. This nigga's a hornball. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little, oh, this nigga's a hornball. You too, Monica. Come sit down. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. And how about make some tea as well? The girl have a few desks arranged to form a table. I don't know why that was so fucking hard to read. Sayori mentioned it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri closes open the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Nigga, you one horny ass nigga. Then you don't even sit next to the girl. You horny like I don't. I would have sat next to the girl I'm horny for. I know that probably sounds weird, but that's some real shit. The hell you being scared for? Natsuki proudly marches back to the table with tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da. Wow, what the fuck? Yo, Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray, reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were going to be so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry up and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and Monica and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but to notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. You know, since she was a bitch to me, I would have said this shit was the most disgusting shit I ever tasted. The most vile shit I ever fucking laid my fucking tongue on. But then again, I probably wouldn't have done that. I'm just talking shit. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't I heard this conversation before. Made them for you or anything. Type shit. And I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you. You know, you. Tell me. Alright. I give up on Natsuki weird logic and dismiss the conversation. I swear. They be having weird ass logic, but whatever. Yuri returns to the table carrying the tea set. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Type shit. Why did I just answer like that? Like myself on that one. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. And that's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I mean, that you know, I believe it. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Who doesn't enjoy a good cup of fucking tea? Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises her eyebrow and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I never did. I never fucking did. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, you feel at home, okay? Especially in our literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I am surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. This nigga is dick riding. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Understandable. It feels like nothing but arguing with the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for the events. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Some real shit. And if it encourages others to get into literature club, why did I add club there? Then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when something doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work too hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everybody? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goals. This seems such like a light-themed romance. Like, you know what I'm saying? How does this shit turn horror and dark? Monica must have really worked hard to just find these three. Right, this isn't in America, so if they do turn on me, I gotta start slashing some niggas. In GTA, of course. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of new members joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm knowledge. If Natsuki try to kill me, bro, I'm kicking her straight in her fucking face. Everybody else probably talking to me, so whatever. So, Auntie Min, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I read this past year, I really don't have a good way to answer that. Manga. Manga's not bad, though. It looks like she wants to say something. She kept quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. My favorite are usually novels that build deep and complex in fantasy worlds. She likes isekais. It's not really. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in her world of books and not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerses me as well. This bitch is a psycho. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? That's some real shit. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I guess we grasped something that could rate at a minimum level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Yo, this nigga called himself a rock. Wait, I called myself a rock. Well, that's insane. I guess I'm really am a dork. Really? I wouldn't have expected like that, Yuri, for someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. So she's really deep down a fucking psychopath. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is very often very successful. Damn, please don't talk about the way I read. I changed the way you look at the world. Yo, I hate horror. Why you say that? Well, Natsuki eyes dart over me first. But why the fuck you looking at me? That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What makes you give that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. You let you write a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and give that back. Fine. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just cute as you are. Oh, she's the gay one. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess I do sometimes. Why do you care? I guess that's impressive. Nigga, I'm trying to give you a compliment and you sitting here saying, why do I care? Why don't you share sometime? No. I just give her her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. I don't know, but she's playing hard to get, I guess. I guess that's the way they do it around here. Sharing that level of writing takes more just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yeah, look, she got quiet. I guess it's safe for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looks. I'd never seen that word before. Quizcali? Quizcali? Okay. And Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of your own. Then next time we meet, we share them all together. That way everyone easy. Yeah, let's do it. Because now that we have a new member, who said I was joining? I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other, strengthen the bond of this club. Isn't that right? Hold on, there's still one problem, and what's that? Now that we're back to the original time of me joining the club, I'm looking forward and what's been on my mind the time. I never said I would join this club. Sori has convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. And that's how you lose some pussy. Okay, but I'm sorry, I thought. I'm defensive against this girl. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? This is, if writing poems is the price to pay in order to spend every day with beautiful girls, I'll join the literature club. This nigga. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. That makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. You can make your own thought for your damn self. Okay, everyone, I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks at me once more. Then I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, can I really impress a 5-star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? Nigga, why are you talking down on yourself? I already feel anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Ben, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sori and I never walk home together anymore. We should always have to stay after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yeah. With that, the two of us depart from the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. You can't forget the band. Will I really be happy spending every day after school? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. See, look, thinking with his dick, bro. That's the only reason why he joined the shit. Alright, I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. That's a positive shit. And I guess that starts to writing a poem tonight. Alright, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will write. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Alright. We are finally in. Okay. So none of the girls really made a huge impact on me personally, but with my character in game, this nigga loves Monica, and I ain't gonna lie, I forgot what Monica fucking likes, so I'm gonna just go what I like, cause fuck what these hoes want. Anime. Melancholy. I remember I watched an anime called The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzuki. Amazing anime, so I'm thinking, even though that means something different. I remember Vacation, Lollipop, Cheeks, Fireworks, Cheer, see, why was Suicide on there? What the fuck? Hurt Tragedy. What the fuck? Love. Bouncy. Philosophy. Massacre. Oh, the girl does like war. Yeah. Wait, so when they jump, does that mean they... Oh, it does mean that. Okay. So when they jump, that means those words go towards them, right? No, never mind. I'm tripping. Spend enough time during the format again for the music to loop. Type shit. Q. Graveyard. Unrestrained. Aura. Prayer. Wait, so I'm not wrong. Okay. Broken and Concurrent and Conjuring. Crimson. Valentine. Kawaii. Headphones. Death. Joy. Or Extreme. Skirt. Uncanny. Unrequited. Family. It could have went to any of them because I was just picking words that I fuck with. Cause fuck. Okay. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Yuri could get it, I ain't gonna lie. Making you dive headfirst into a literature club when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join the clubs, any of the clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Yo, I ain't gonna say that. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Thank you. Get on her ass. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Ben always gives his best, as long as he's having fun. That is some real shit. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because you're messy. Your room is always messy, and it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Look. Dumbass. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Ben can really become friends too? Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation you just put me into. So you gotta play off that. That's just me though. Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. She brought me something. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't even thinking. I guess that's up to me for rescuing the situation. Ben, hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gestures from you, it's a pleasant surprise. See, that's some real shit. It'll make me happy no matter what. See, look. Playa. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make any big deal of it if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Here reaches in the bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so I should keep your attention. It should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. That's for damn sure. This is how this girl accidentally being so cute. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Knowing, right when I get home, throwing the book on my bed, and that shit is never going to be found again. I look forward to hearing what you think. Guess I gotta read it. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off with some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression like she's been waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. That's a lot of shit. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? How about read the book she just gave you? I guess I could always read some book. Oh, there you go. But I also feel a little too tired to read. I could fall asleep right now. I close my eyes, end up listening to Sayori's conversation with Monica. We are probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs though. But we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. That problem is the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that, We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't seem to solve the problem though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure how to get people to show up in the first place, And after they come, we can do things. Why am I speaking so slow? What the fuck? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberate like this. I don't think that was the word, but whatever. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food would do the trick? What kind? Well, I guess we could. Cupcakes. She only eat cupcakes? Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That worked out perfect. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyways, you still need to work out all the details of the event itself. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Probably crazy. Wow. I opened my eyes to find Tori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out my chair. Sorry. Wait. I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does your school have a nap? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're going to have less time for anime, You need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance on my shoulder. Here's Monica over here. See, look, you don't give a fuck about nobody else except Monica. And I rock with that. That's true. So, yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. That's what I do best. That's the problem. What about you? Look like you look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Look, oversleep. Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. Just give me a benefit of doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. Yo, she's an actual idiot. You were clearly in a rush. Look at your hair, it's sticking out all over the place. I run my fingertips down the side of Sori's hair, trying to straighten out a bit. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look at your bow. It isn't even straight either. Then there's toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I'll try wiping out the stain with my fingers. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because no one wants to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. Hey, you know what? Even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry. But she'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your minds. That's an angle. It's so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does all these kind of things. Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it. Stupid. It's okay though. I'm happy we are like this, aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggled to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Sigh. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say it out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so why does it feel strange to see? Because you're a freak ass nigga, that's why. But it's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blouse once more. So I did all that for no reason. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying it like that's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And take care of me better than anyone else would. So that's why I keep it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Yeah, I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Yo, she wants you, nigga. You're doing it again, Sayori. But I was joking that time. Man, it's supposed to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Monica suddenly calls out, why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay, it's been... Can't wait to read yours. Yeah. I felt it sounded enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Of course I did. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't find much inspiration since I really never done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically close out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Yo, I'll get you like her, but calm down. Atsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show the poem to first? Well, you are fucking with Monica. My personal favorite is Yuri. Natsuki, she be a bitch, but she cool. And Sayori is my dog. Day one. Yeah, I forgot the saying. Me personally, I would show Yuri. So I would start with her. I could trust her opinion to be fair. Okay. Uh, Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I've got to start speaking. Okay. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. Okay. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Okay. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Damn. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? Sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Come on, yo. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you trying to say, right? It's just that there were specific writing habits that usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a story, writing style separate from topic matter, and they form fitting the two together. The end result, both the style and the expressive are weakened. Once Yuri finds its train of thought, it's as if demeanor totally changed. Look, see, I knew I was right to pick her, even though it took several minutes just for her to get her thoughts together. But it's all good. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes from practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the clubs gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, but though biased, how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fun. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if her rare opportunity for her. Which is so kind of funny. After all, this is supposed to be isn't it supposed to be a literature club? What the fuck does this say? I can't read. Okay, wait, hold on. Ghosts under the light. What the fuck of my illuminate beneath the amber glow bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green lure of the future. The future. I bathe. Calms breathing. And what the fuck? What the fuck am I reading? I can't read. Of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens, I flicker back. I can't read, nigga. Oh, so it's your fucking handwriting. Oh no! I thought I was fucking crazy. I was thinking that I was, nigga. What the fuck? But it took you a long time to read. My bad, nigga. Yo, fucking shitty ass handwriting. My handwriting is some chicken scratch too. But even at least I could read my shit. I couldn't read that shit. I just don't read script very well. It's probably not her handwriting. It's probably my eyes. I couldn't read that shit. It was like some cursive shit, and I'm like, that was like some bad like writing cursive. I'm like, what the fuck? But it's probably not even cursive. Nah, it was cursive. Okay. I also like the poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into Ghost Yuri? Hugh. The fuck does Hugh mean? Oh my god. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Yeah, come on. That clearly wasn't about a ghost. Really. I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their thoughts, feelings, and expressions into their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps subject of the poem is only being compared to ghost. I know how to read that word. Don't do too much. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be for long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you are right. I guess I have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I show my poem to next? So it doesn't really fucking matter. I just gotta do what I gotta do. Alright, I'm gonna show it to Monica. Hey man, having a good time so far? Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new to everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled, man. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Ben. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all have to learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I am Monica, my poem. I like this one. It makes me think something Sayori would like. The goat. You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these things in common. Well, you might be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities. The way she talks about you, it sounds like you two are really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's kind of a vibe I get when I read your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, that sounds like Yuri. But in any case, Sayuri writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Well, who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally expected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I need to get comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find one that suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, I should be laughing all the time. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read then. So it was her fucking handwriting. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction that spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole, but it wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and he was on the other side, just looking in. I don't know if that was deep or... Yeah. Sorry, I'm not the right person to get feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it, but I guess I could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany, yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, Here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just for so I was speaking like that. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just keep a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. All right. I'm gonna cut the episode short here. Well, not short. I'm gonna cut the episode here. First episode, I'm gonna if keep bringing more episodes. If y'all like it, please like and subscribe. If you want to see more, leave down in the comments. If I'm reading too weird or if I could do something better, leave in the comments. But I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.